In this video, I'm going to be giving another overview of another dishwasher. But this one, you can actually sit on your worktop. So make sure you grab yourself a drink and a snack and grab a comfy chair. So without further ado, let's dive in. Welcome all back to another video. So I have here the Comfee Mini Plus dishwasher. Got this off Facebook Marketplace. Not going to mention just yet how much I paid for it, but usually what they're going on Facebook Marketplace is a lot more than what I paid for it. If you buy these brand new, they are very expensive. I'll put a link in the description to both on the Comfee website and on Amazon, where they are, let's just say, mostly sold. Let's just say, obviously, I've got my Beko full-size dishwasher, which you would probably pay the same price, probably a bit more. But as I say, for this, well, I'll tell you now, these are 270 quid on eBay at current time of me recording this. Obviously, you're going to have like sales and Black Friday, Prime Day, etc. I know these are coming to the end of 2024 because we're in December. As I say, we're again filming this video. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, going to get this unboxed. We're going to go through what accessories come with it and inside, what it's like inside, and all of the programs. So without further ado, let's go. So there we are in all its glory, and it's a bit bigger than I was expecting it to be. As I say, when I first saw this, I was like, oh blimey. So I tried to fit it in one of these giant B&M bags, which was a bit of a no-go. So that's why the person who I bought it off of kindly had a box I could put it in and carry it. And yeah, it was a bit of a mission getting that anyway from where I'm living. So I'm just going to give you an overview of the whole dishwasher itself, what accessories you get with it. With this, what I like about this, if I can, because these do have on here, there and there are magnets, and there are magnets on the door here as well. So that and I'll explain why they've got magnets on there, because there is a feature that that people may use. So with the accessories, you do get the drain pipe. Obviously you've got this bit here, so that'll go on the end, and somebody got one of these clips that you just tighten up, so obviously it stops leaking, and then they put one end in the sink. The next one is this. I was a bit disappointed because this looks a bit crushed. Yeah, I don't think bottles are oval. So this is what you use if you have baby bottles and you put like teats in there, so you get a good clean. So you don't have to use one of these baby bottle sterilizing things. You could just put it in here. And the final bit is this. Well, this is what we use to fill the actual dishwasher with. You don't necessarily have to use this, because with the cap on top, which I'll just show you in a moment, you can just pour water directly in here, because this here does have a built-in tank. So you don't necessarily have to plumb it in to a water inlet. I mean, with something that's tabletop, I mean, with our taps here in the UK, I don't really see many people that actually hook such a device to anything like that, unless, like I say, you can buy accessories where you've got water inlets. But the main reason what I'm going to be using is the inbuilt water tank in this dishwasher anyway. So so you've got your basket here, self-explanatory. I think this can be removed, but I probably won't remove it. But there is a nice handy feature with this, and I'm just going to raise you up a bit. So with all of these bits sticking up here, this is where you can lay cutlery down sideways, or you can even just place some, but then again, utensils will probably go along here because obviously they're going to be big. Another thing is you have a little flap here, so if you do actually have anything that's flat you want to keep like I say, forks, knives and spoons, so you could just slot them in there and they'll be nice. So they'll obviously get a thorough clean. So once they're like stood up, well, stood like that really. Just going to quickly show you inside the dishwasher. So there is your filter. So just get that tightened up so it don't fall out. You've got your salt. This not salt dispenser. That's where you put your salt. Self-explanatory. Spray arms. This I'm not too sure what that's for, but I will say there is no rinse aid. Like I say, inlet, not inlet. I keep saying inlet. There's nothing where you can put rinse aid in this dishwasher, unfortunately. So it's a bit of a pain in the rear. And also, I'm just going to quickly try and show you, if I can move my camera, is to this little thing here. You do have a spray arm which sprays water downwards and as well as upwards, and a nice handy light there. So yeah, this is my second dishwasher that actually has got a light in it. And also finally, you've got somewhere to put the tablet, but I've been recommended that people usually put the tablets usually just sat where the filter is anyway. So yeah. Just going to quickly show you a couple of other things. As I say, I mentioned about the cap. This here, you just pull this off. There is no way of, you can spin this round and round and round, or you can leave it like that, I suppose. And then obviously this is where you put your, well, take the cap off, obviously. And then that's where you just put your thing, and that's where, and you should just sit there nicely, and you can pour your water in. And then obviously you're not going to spill any water, rather than just pour it directly into the thing, just in case people can't reach, because obviously this is quite a tall appliance. But so yeah. And the final thing is this hole here. When you think, oh, what's that for? That's actually a fan that draws in air, because there is fan drying as part of this dishwasher. Because it brings in the air, goes in there, dries it, and then it comes out here. But also, there is another dry method. But what happens is the door will go like that. It will just open. Although it probably would push it out. I don't know how far it would push it out, but I'm guessing this is what the magnets do, because they rebel. They push the magnets out, push the door out, sorry, and obviously let it dry. So I don't know, like I say, how far the door opens, but it's just one of those. It's just one of those things. Like I say, you can like save electric without fan drying, but I'm going to keep fan dry because I want everything bone dry when I get everything out. Also, I did forget to quickly mention that obviously that's your inlet. So if you, that's to directly plumb it in, and that is your drain pipe. So I mean, as much as I've got it on my sink at the moment, but I will be hooking the drain pipe onto it. So on that note, let's move on to the programs. So all along here are all your controls. Everything on here is touch. There are no buttons, so everything, as I say, it's all powered on. So you just press on that, or tap that, should I say, and it all comes on. Your default program is Eco, but we'll move on to all of the different programs, starting from left and going all the way to the right. So just some self-explanatory buttons. So we've got the start and pause on there, and obviously power. So easy ones. So we're going to start with hygiene 72 degrees. So this is a hygiene program. If you want to get things thoroughly clean, like I say, baby bottles, and this will do a 70. Well, this will wash at 70 degrees, right? But it will rinse at 72, which is quite odd, really. So yeah. Oh no, sorry, it wash at 70 and rinse at 72. So yeah. So I do apologise. Yeah, it's kind of weird because, I say, on the instruction manual, it will give you what temperature you're going to wash at and what temperature you're going to rinse at in So, which is actually quite a nice little thing, actually. So yeah, it's quite a short cycle. Well, let's say short cycle, an hour 55 minutes. Intensive is 2 hours 40 minutes. There's obviously, this is for heavily soiled items, and this will do a 62-degree wash with a 70-degree rinse. Odd temperature to actually wash at, 62, rather than around either 65 or 60 or 70. Yeah, it's just one of them things, I suppose, with this type of dishwasher. And next one with Eco. This is 2 hours 35 minutes. This is obviously an energy saving cycle. It does wash at 50 degrees, but the rinse is 70 degrees. So whether that's economical or not, I don't really know. I would rather it kind of rinsed at 60, because I say 70 seems a bit too high for a rinse if you're getting it for an eco wash, really. So yeah, and 2 hours 35, and like over an hour long for a dishwasher like this. I mean, you only really need to do it quickly, don't you? I mean, you're not going to have a lot in here. I mean, you're not exactly going to be putting saucepans and big pans in there. Well, I'm certainly going to try and put a saucepan in there, but I'm probably only going to be able to fit one. So moving on, so the next one is glass. This will wash oil, like it says crystalware and china and that, which I don't think I would want to for this, because you wash at 50 degrees and you rinse at 65. So yeah, take that with a pinch of salt when it's just like crystalware and china or bone china, because I personally wouldn't. But yeah, let's just say probably wine glasses, normal glasses. Yeah, you're fine with that if you're hosting, I suppose. Next one is 58-minute wash. That's a self-explanatory cycle. So we'll do a wash in 58 minutes. So that one will both wash and rinse at 65. So you still get the same temperatures when washing and rinsing. And the final one is rapid. 29 minutes. Does a wash at 50 degrees and a rinse at 60. But this is the only cycle that does not dry. Hygiene intensive, eco glass and 58-minute will all include a drying cycle. And next one is the delay timer. So we got plus and minus. So you go in hour increments. You can go up, then you can go all the way back down, 0, and it should come back with the normal time. And the delay time should be able to go all the way up to 24. Yeah, all the way up to 24 and then back to 0. So that's all the programs. There's a couple of couple of things. So there's 3 things on here which I'm just going to mention. Let's just say they're sectioned off with the things at the bottom. So this one here, which you'll see like a basket and a little starry diamondy shape. If you tap and hold Eco on glass for 3 seconds, this is a self-clean option. So you don't necessarily have to use one of these programs to actually do a self-clean cycle. I was hoping that on my Beko dishwasher would have had that self-clean cycle, but unfortunately this one doesn't. My Beko one doesn't, but this one does. When you see this one here, and it's the same icon as you see here, which is a door with an arrow, so an opening. So this is the option for auto door open dry, or air dry, should we say, actually, not door open dry. Same thing, really, I suppose. So yeah, so again, like I say, after the cycle, it'll only be on rapid though that you'll find this. But with the others, if I tap Eco, I say after the cycle, it will obviously open the door. But you just tap and hold 58-minute wash and rapid of 3 seconds, and then it should turn it off, which I'm going to do because I want it fan dried. This lock is a child lock, so again, hold it for 3 seconds. There you go. So it's flashing, so you do get double beeps when you hear the obviously when you touch the panel. So again, it stops kids from playing about with it. If you've got little toddlers and trying to reach this thing, God bloody hell, they're quite talented, let's say, getting up like that at such a young age. And then again, that's the same thing. You just do hold the delay and plus and minus button, and then obviously turns it off. So just one other thing to note: when you do use this and use the tank, so you will hear a beeping noise. So what I'm going to do is hopefully kind of demonstrate, like I say, putting the water in, and then I'm not going to do a cycle. That'll be in another video anyway. So yes, we'll get this filled up so I can do a cycle. So yeah, take the cap off. I'm just going to use this, so it's just easier for me to pour it in. So all you do is you just keep pouring in there gently, and then says the person who's actually made a mess with the actual jug itself, well, with the water itself, sorry. Also, I did forget to mention that according to the manual, that all of the cycles here are 6 litres in consumption. Which I find a bit strange, because apparently this is a 5 litre tank. I mean, the jugs that I'm actually putting in are actually about 2 litres, I think, this jug. So I'm just waiting, so I'm just going to keep filling until I hear a beep. Not beeping yet. So this has quite a large tank. As I say, I'm still going. Hang on, I'm just checking on my. Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure I'm not actually. I'm not actually filling the inside. Well, that sounds strange. Oh, there we go. So as you heard the beeps, so that means the tank is now full and you're ready to go. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you do like these kind of videos, and don't forget to also hit the subscribe button, because if you haven't subscribed, why haven't you? Because when you subscribe and you also hit the notification bell when you do, and turn all notifications on, you won't miss any of my uploads. And on that note, I'll see you in the next one.